I had wished that I had learned this in the beginning of entrepreneurship. My name is Anna. I've had close to $1 million worth of work done on me, not superficially, but internally. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video is because I recently had a hypnotherapy session with a new girl, and oh my God, my subconscious, I've already listed all of the things that I've gone through, right? Like, I say gone through, but I've experienced imago therapy, hypnotherapy, cognitive therapy, neurofeedback, energy work, Reiki, NLP, theta sound manipulation, form of hypnotherapy, entrepreneurship, mindset motivation, scripting, method acting, agency owner, SEO, PPC, website development, social media, lead generation, metaphysics, fashion manipulation, face reading, whatever. The list goes on. Two things have been happening. One is I'm a marketer, so I've been trying to help people grow their business development, their brand, etc., and double their revenue in 2 years or less. The reason for that is because that's my job. I love to do it. However, I freaking love all of these kinds of people, like all the therapists, hypnotherapists, energy workers, Reiki workers. There's a new one that came out, body emotion code, where they like release emotions that are stuck in the body. I also had an analysis on color theory with another girl, Amy Janice, that colors. It's not just like, oh, what do you look good in? So black is my color because I'm an earth. It also categorizes you based off of what your personality is and how you feel. So I thought, and everyone thought, I was an earth or a fire or a wind or whatever. I mean, no, fire or wind or something. But it turns out I'm earth, so I'm a lot more grounded than most people. Therefore, my color is black. Therefore, I'm good at connecting everything rather than doing things. Therefore, I'm better at like creating a plan to make millions with individuals, etc., rather than creating a plan to make millions by myself and what I need to execute, if that makes sense. Anyways, my whole point is that I've worked with so many people to get me to the point that I'm at now. When I started this whole journey out, I was really just thinking like, what's wrong with me that I am not where I want to be? Meaning, yeah, I could think on the negative things and be like, oh, I want to do X, Y, and Z and I'm not good enough. But really what it was is like, I knew several people that I knew that were my colleagues that were charging $20,000 for XYZ, and I was charging $2,000 for the same thing, yielding the higher results. And I'm like, what's wrong with me that I can't seem to get it together? I can't charge what I'm worth, which is $20,000, to double your revenue in 2 years or less, whether that's ads, whatever it is. If you're making $1 million and you want to turn that into $3 million, you call me. Yet I couldn't charge more than a couple hundred or $1,000 for this service. Do you know how unheard of and like ridiculous that sounds? Anyways, that was ridiculous, unheard of, whatever. I had a hypnotherapy session, and with this lady, I've constantly been doing energy work, etc., to find what was AKA wrong with me. Meaning I knew that I felt inherently there was something missing. Which makes sense that I'm in entrepreneurship because I'm constantly striving to like be more, do more, etc., whatever. Anyways, the point that I'm making of this video is that I've had at least over $800,000 worth of work done on me. And although all of that work got me to where I am now, what has gotten me to get to a point where I can be productive and do the work that I need to do, I was vaping. So what can get me to not do that and see that I'm lacking within myself? There were a lot of tendencies that I was seeing that wasn't allowing me to perform at the top tier level that I knew that I could perform at, let alone the money that I could ask for. What came down to it was this hypnotherapy session allowed me to merge all of the versions of myself together. The child version, adult version, recent years version, alter egos version, egoistic version. They all morphed into one person. And when I was able to combine them all into one person through hypnotherapy, I was able to see what I was missing, combine everything, and now When I'm working, I'm productive. When I'm creating something, I'm in tune. When I am feeling a type of way, I take action. It's very mind-boggling that hypnotherapy, energy work, body mind code, color coordination, all these different things that seem to not really be that important are actually the things that have catapulted my business. Like being able to intuitively and energetically or emotionally connect to, I want to be in the front center stage, is very different than I just want to make money and be famous or help people. You have to align to everything in your body, mind, and soul. And this reminds me of something that I learned early on into entrepreneurship. What I learned early on into entrepreneurship is that you cannot be this person and that person and that person anymore in your life. You can't be the guy or girl that dates someone and is like this way in this aspect of their life. You can't be the person that does sales in this manner of your life. You can't be the owner and do owning things in this aspect. When you decide to venture on into entrepreneurship, you are yourself in every aspect of every feature in your life. The way that you date is yourself. You're not trying to be someone or something. The way that you talk to people in your life is not trying to be something or someone different in your life. You're yourself. The way that you conduct yourself in business and trying to help people is not different than the way that you are in your regular everyday life. The same way that you are when you're talking to your clients, the same way that you are talking to your family, the same way that you are talking to your friends, and so on and so forth. Until you can get to the point of being yourself in every aspect of your life and not pretending to be something that you're not, you're going to struggle in entrepreneurship. You need to be yourself in every aspect of your life. And there are things out here in this world like energy work, hypnotherapy, imago therapy that work to rewire your brain neurons to fire differently to get and yield different results. If you don't do this work, that can still be progressed through entrepreneurship and being yourself in your life, but it takes longer and it's harder. Anyways, that was the whole point of my whole TED Talk today. Is I have done over 10 years, probably 15 years now of internal work. And what I have found to help me the most is energy work and therapeutic services. Like imago therapy, not cognitive therapy. When that was first started, there were two different therapists. One said, focus on your goals and you will attain the life that you want to. And one said, focus on your past and you will attain the life that you want to. Sigmund and Freud was the second one that said, focus on all your past and you'll figure out what you want to. That's not true. You have to focus on what you want to have in life in order to attain what you have in life. You can't keep on staying in the past, reliving the past, talking about the past, staying in the past if you want a future. Again, my name is Anna. I help coaches and entrepreneurs double their revenue in 2 years or less. I hope this message finds you and it helps you. If you would like more tidbits like this, you can go ahead and like, share, and follow. And if you want to make more money in your business, DM me money and we'll make more of it.